Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest XI. So last time out we started up Erik's side story, and so in this part we're basically going to be finishing off Erik's story. At the end of the last part, basically we just fought our way past a bunch of monsters while our friend Elijah basically set the this kind of elevator kind of moving again, and so now we're continuing to try and find a way out. The agility ring. The agility ring is actually pretty useful. It's pretty good. The agility, just like I say, increases your agility, your ability to dodge and stuff like that. You also get a Seed of Deafness. Seed of Deafness is actually pretty good for Erik because that directly affects his ability to steal items from enemies. So it's a pretty useful thing to have for Erik. But he's not going to need it yet because, you know, we can't. There's no point in really trying to steal anything from the enemies that we face off against in this kind of side chapter. We just got to move on. That's also something else actually. In these little like interval chapters, I guess you could call them.
So how do we get down?
We don't get many like chests to find and stuff like that, or many items to get. They're all basically, and even if you find chests, they're like stuff that you can make pretty easily. Like the agility ring that we just found, you can build the agility. You can make an agility ring pretty easily. It's not particularly difficult to make, but yeah, it's nice to have anyway. Now I will say I love this guy's design. This guy's design is so fucking badass. Indignus. It's also a really cool name. So yeah, he's one of the basically the main minions of the Dark One of Mordegon. And so yeah, Erik has the Erik had the rough end of the stick. He got the rough end of the stick here. Where he has to face off against Indignus, one of the spectral sentinels of Mordegon. He's difficult. He's a tough motherfucker. So yeah. So at this point, this is pretty much the last section of Erik's story. We basically have a lot of battles to go through here. So first up, we're going up against a group of enemies who are pretty fucking tough. We've got the Dragon Rider, who is probably the easiest one to take down, but who still hits decently hard. But then we've got this prick, the Skelegon, who can hit for like... He did 2 attacks for like 80 odd damage. And the Skelegon as well. The vicious... wherever that thing is. Chai Wyvern, I think it's called. And then you got Skelegon, who does so much fucking damage. So yeah, this thing... So the thing about this is that... You have... Yeah, I'm in real trouble here. I think I just give up at this point. And I just decide to try and take down as many of them as I can. Because they do so much damage here, and Elijah doesn't help us out here because he's knocked out and down. So yeah, so we have a battle there with him, with those 3, and look at this shit. And if you win that fight, I think you've got another battle to go through. The whole idea is that you're not supposed to be able to win. But if you've buffed up Erik's stats enough here, then you can have a decent enough chance of getting a victory. But yeah,
Elijah, is that you?
at this point, it's kind of like you can't win no matter what happens. You know, whether you win or lose here, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day.
It is me, but also not me. You have known me for longer than you think.
Okay.
One day,
Enough of this. Can you just tell us who you are, please?
Underground. And if you help him, you shall be forgiven. You know those words, don't you?
Wait.
So yeah.
I can lend you the power to escape your predicament. A great power.
Yeah, so
Power you may
pretty much Elijah is recognized at this point to be the seer.
and in return,
She's revealed to be Elijah is revealed to be the seer, basically the woman who kind of sent Erik on this journey to meet up with the luminary
so tell me,
in the first place.
that be?
And so she can pretty much help him here. She can give him an extremely strong power, a ridiculously powerful power that will be enough to get him out of this situation.
Of
However,
course, your memories of your brothers and sisters in arms. Precious treasures indeed. But I will have to strip you of them.
yeah, so basically
There's no other way.
all of Erik's memories are going to be stripped away. So it's a case of
Do what you
does
have
he
I need that power.
get rid of all his
Memories
memories?
aren't much good to me dead. Better to live and make new ones. I won't let this end
Yes,
here.
Erik is pretty.
I can't.
Erik here is pretty. I wouldn't say he's cold, but he's very kind of calculated in that he's kind of like, look, either I take this power and I survive, or I die with all my memories. You know, it's not really much point of, keeping my memories at this point won't really help me too much in surviving this situation. So it's just like, fuck it, I'll just do it. But yeah, so now Erik has this awesome power, which, by the way, as with a lot of things in this fucking game, he has it for this one section
Oh, I'm not done.
where he has to fight Indignus
Not by a long
and the rest of these
shot.
guys, and then it disappears forever. So yeah, again, another instance of a character having a ridiculously OP power and then not being able to use it in combat. So annoying. So yeah, he kind of goes from Super Saiyan to kind of Kaioken here with the red aura. Just what it reminds me of. He had kind of the gold or Super Saiyan aura, and now he goes to the red kind of Kaioken aura. It's kind of interesting in that regard.
It seems there is fight in him yet.
It was designed by Toriyama, I suppose, so I guess it makes sense. So yeah, time for us to face off against Indignus. So yeah, this is the one battle where we can actually use Erik's super powered up state.
Let's go.
Indignus here is basically, Indignus hits really hard, but we heal up so damn quickly that it's really not any kind of danger, really. Like, because basically you have this power throughout the whole battle, so we'll keep healing up, and we're dealing such insane levels of damage on this guy that even though he's causing a lot of hitting us really hard, like, we're healing up pretty comfortably. Even if he is hitting us really hard, it's probably up to this point, I think this is the enemy which hits us the hardest, because he's consistently hitting us for like between 100 and 300 damage. But yeah, like I say, yeah, so just keep attacking him. You're not going to lose. And Dignus is defeated. You don't get any experience for this, though, which is kind of bullshit. But yeah, there you go. There goes his helmet. No, not his helmet. Oh, his chest plate. His chest plate got broke.
No.
Yeah.
Not now.
But of course, as is, this is very Dragon Ball, by the way.
Said,
Loses his
I'm
power
not
just at the vital moment.
done.
Luca, which was the one which pissed me off the most? The one which pissed me off the most in Dragon Ball was in Super when Goku was on the verge of destroying Jiren, and just at that moment his Ultra Instinct power decided to give up on him, and that extended the plot by another 20 or 30 episodes. But anyway, so yeah, Erik loses his power, and Indignus thinks he's done the job. He's killed Erik. Erik is dead. He's gone once and for all. But no. The Watcher still looking over him.
Erik.
You're safe now.
You did it, Erik. You got kicked off a fucking mountain. So yeah, this is the full reveal. This is the first time we see the Watcher.
As the seer, as do all
As the Seer, sorry, the Watcher's Doctor Who.
I once told you a tale of your destiny.
Yeah, but this is where we get to where we see the Seer for the first time,
Guide you to it.
and yeah, I kind of thought she'd be like an old woman. It kind of looked like an old Baba kind of character, but she's kind of young looking. So yeah, at this point, so she's gonna protect him and let him down somewhere, but also because he used the power, all of his memories have to go. All of his memories have to be completely wiped. And to be honest, this is a really fucking sad scene of just, him thinking back on all the people and all the times that he shared with everybody, and them just burning into nothingness. It's fucking sad. And we get this one. Who's that? We're going to be finding out about her much later on in the game. But yeah, she's obviously important to Erik as well. And yeah, so
there is life, there is hope.
all his memories are gone. And so yeah,
Farewell.
and the Seer leaves him with the last few words. That basically, because he's alive, there is still a chance. There's still hope for him to meet up with everybody again and save the world, even if his memories are completely gone.
Talk about a long way round.
I don't think this is Dav.
Crikey, that bloke don't look too steady on his feet.
No, it's somebody else, I think. It's just a random character. Yeah, and Erik is
I don't know.
found himself on a beach.
I know who I am.
And yeah, I
know
kind of
is
don't like this.
I was on a journey with
It's just
someone.
a little bit disturbing to me, I guess. That he's just completely lost his memory. That he doesn't know who he is, and he's really kind of disturbed and saddened about it, and is just wandering aimlessly. I just don't like it. But anyway, time for the final side story. Now it's time for us to see what happened to Rob. And
How did I get here?
with Rob's story, it's more of a... I don't want to spoil too much, but basically it's like a flashback through memory lane. And of course he thinks of bunny girls. What the fuck, Rob? What the fuck, Rob?
Can't be.
Oh, is this where we get the title? I think it is it? Oh my god.
Yes.
You and your pervy mags.
Fresh from the
Ogler's Digest.
Large as life.
I love that title name so fucking much. It just works so goddamn well.
I reckon I could do
As a title, as a title for a dirty magazine, it just works so fucking nicely.
Shall no hang around forever while you pluck up what little courage you have left.
So yeah, Rob is now plucking up the courage to go see it. I love that face change as well, where he's kind of like so serious and I have to go talk to her, and then he's kind of like, hi, Can we meet up, love? So yeah, I kind of like that. But anyway, so yeah, this is pretty much like, as I said, it's kind of a journey through Rob's memories.
What just happened?
And we start off with him as the king. The king of Dundrasil. This is before his son-in-law, who would be the hero's dad, took over. And I think this first bit is like just before he
Looking sharp,
his dad, his son-in-law kind of takes over from the throne. Oh my god, she's talking. What?
My old robes.
I don't know what I thought she was. I'm trying to remember. I can't. I don't think I remember what I actually thought when she did. When I saw that for the first time, her pointing downwards, I was like, "What is she suggesting?" But yeah, just basically look at your clothes, you stupid old git. So yeah, here we are. Rob is in the castle of Dundrasil. This is kind of a cool moment because we get to see Dundrasil Castle fully kind of done up as it was in the past, because we only see it in ruins in the rest of the game. So it's kind of nice. Oh, look at those little kids. I also his walk is so ridiculous as well. Kind of a short little waddle. His run is amazing. I love it. I also really like the throne room as well. It's like so colourful and looks so lovely. I think the set design, I don't know what you would call it, the way the world it just looks so... Oh, shit. I wasn't doing anything weird. I just got mixed up. I thought that was my throne. I also really like the crown that Rob's got on. I actually really like Rob's kind of king design. I just love the clothes that he's got on. It looks so great.
I trust you are well, Father.
Erwin.
Eleanor and Erwin.
And you're young again. What's going on?
Yeah, I think when he has these kind of thoughts
Your
here,
Majesty, please forgive
they don't
my
actually
insolence in seeking a personal audience
don't
with you
actually
today.
acknowledge them.
I come
And I think
before
that's
you
kind of the first
not
hint that
as
this
the
is
head
basically,
of the
instead of
princesses on
Rob
guard,
going backwards in time, it's
but as my
more
own
kind of
man.
in his head, and it's kind of reliving memories rather than actually going back in time himself.
Very well. State your business.
I like he tries to... right, I have to be statesmanlike.
You see, the thing is,
Erwin, spit it out, lad. Now look at that 2D flower. Sorry.
I wish to ask for your daughter's hand in marriage.
Yeah, so this is the time. This is the initial moment when he
And though I am but a soldier,
asked to marry
all too aware of my
Eleanor.
own lowly position. Nevertheless, I must persist. For there is one thing of which I am certain.
Yeah, so I think
It's
it's kind of a
fast,
little bit of a
and my
background
heart
with him as well.
unwavering.
With him here,
There
that
is no
basically
man alive
Eleanor
who
was
will
the
love,
princess,
honour,
daughter of
protect your
King
daughter's
Rob,
hand.
as it was at the time of Dundrasil, and Erwin was just a
Your Majesty,
soldier.
I place
I
my fate
think-
in your hands. Will you allow me
I
to
think he
continue to
was
serve and
supposed to
protect
be
your
like
daughter, not as the head of her honor guard,
the personal
but as
guard
her dutiful,
for Eleanor,
loving husband.
if I remember correctly. You can say no, apparently, but no, that'd be a bit of a dick move.
Can hardly
I'm gonna stick to what actually happens.
I'm a laddie. And to tell you the truth, I always had an inkling.
And I like how he kind of says,
one day we would.
"Yeah, I kind of knew already,
Oh,
you
Father.
dumbass." Just come out and ask me.
It's up to you now, Erwin. Don't disappoint me. You hear?
So it's kind of interesting because this kind of suggests that Dundrasil just has a
Thank you.
like a dialect or an accent which just sounds similar to a Scottish accent because all three of them has. because Rob, Eleanor, and what's his face, Erwin, sorry, all have Scottish accents, so kind of suggest that that is the accent of this area. By the way, also suggest that the hero might have a combination of kind of like a Scottish accent mixed with kind of country bumpkin because of where he was born and where he grew up. So that's kind of funny to think about because you don't really think about that with the heroes having those kind of accents, if you know what I mean. But that's going to be it for this part. Join me next time for the next part of Dragon Quest XI, when we will be continuing Rob's story and continuing down memory lane. So yeah, see you next time.